girls gone sports. Ay, girls gone sports. Show me you reppin' your team with Santina and Jeanine. Ay, girls gone sports. Ay, girls gone sports. We steady getting it hype. Ay, I know that you gonna like. You know it's poppin'. If it's a game, you know that we watchin'. We gonna talk football or basketball. All sports, come get involved. Ay, girls gone sports. Woo!
Welcome back to episode 42 of Girls Gone Sports Podcast. Girls Gone Sports. Over to 42. Add it up, that means it's basically. Hey, Santina.
Hey, Jeanine.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling joyful because we have a couple things to celebrate. We got one. The Super Bowl is coming up this weekend, and we kind of hit our year-anniversary for Girls Gone Sports.
1 year.
Happy 1 year of Girls Gone Sports. Santina, what take me through it. What has a year meant for you?
Now, can I explain how it started?
You may.
So, guys, now, sorry if that's making noise. Sorry. So, this is how it started. Now, a year ago, just think, maybe a couple days prior, but whatever. A couple days prior, I think it was like a Tuesday.
Right.
I wake up to a text message from Jeanine. Hey, would you like to start a sports podcast with me? Then while I'm still sleeping after that, already got her started. I ordered the mics. Then she takes a screenshot. Now, before this whole setup, it was the little clip-on ones.
Like
that,
OG.
Yeah, that you put on your shirt. And then she had the part she plugs into her phone. So that was fun. And then the first day that we recorded our first ever episode, we didn't know what we were doing. My cousin Francesca and her sister Victoria were downstairs watching some kind of reality show. It took us, I feel like, about an hour and a half.
We could not start it. We were laughing so hard. We literally could not.
But if you could have seen our stand, it was, you know, the little, like, Valentine's Day candy containers?
Yeah.
I'm speaking like you don't know what I'm talking about. We put that as the base. And then we put another thing on top of Jeanine added books to hers so it could be. Then we clipped it. And this was before.
I wish we still had it like assembled so I could show the audience just the great contraption that we put together.
It was so funny. It was just like an intro, so it should have been easy. And it wasn't even on camera yet, so it's not like we had anything.
No.
Like nobody could see us. We can stop when we wanted to. And it started at her house. We were in the guest bedroom. We just recorded. We were so embarrassed because Victoria and Francesca were like, oh, can we come listen? No. Even still to this day, we don't like when people.
No, I feel like it's just
really
different.
uncomfortable. But it was really fun. And I feel like a lot of people thought, oh, they're just going to give up after like a month of it. 41 episodes.
No, this is our 42nd episode.
Oh,
yeah.
That is just, it's a lot of fun. I've learned a lot going into it. Knew nothing really about, mainly football. I feel like the other sports.
And you know a lot about basketball and wrestling. That's, I feel like.
Yeah.
And baseball too. Come on.
Yeah, that I like, but like learning like the stuff behind it.
Right.
Like what makes it.
Right.
And like I said earlier, I like how we don't change. This is how we are in real life. But like
the banter back and forth, always.
And then like the side bet, like that we do in real life. I like how we don't change for the camera, and that we're not afraid to mess up. Like if we do, we're just two girls who know something ish about sports. Literally, we've said that from day one. Literally, we started out like this grand set. It's amazing, but we literally started out with microphones as big as our pinky. We were so scared. It was so echoey, the sound. And then I remember when we got actual microphones and headphones, it just changed the game. And then look at us now. People can see us. Yeah, it was. It's been a lot of fun. What has been your favorite memory?
Oh my God. In a year?
Yeah.
My favorite memory. Honestly, one of them has to be the Christmas special.
Our first ever. That was a lot of fun.
Like, we put just so much time just decorating the area. Santina, thank you for your expertise. And I think just my favorite memory is just us learning about sports together. It just through our own unique lens and having such a great time.
Yeah.
I feel like the podcast, like, came into my life exactly when it was supposed to and when, like, I needed it to.
Yeah.
And, like, God really just knew. He's like, this is what you're meant to do with my best friend. So it's like I couldn't picture any other show I'd want to do.
I know.
And we were almost Pink Jersey podcast.
The names, the logos and everything. Yeah. It was a lot.
It was pink. But I'm glad we're Girls Gone Sports.
Like Pink Jersey. Now thinking about it. Welcome back to Pink Jersey.
Welcome back to episode 42 of Pink Jersey Pod. No, I like Girls Gone Sports. It's us, GGS. It really just us, Santina, and congrats on 1 year with us. Thank you. Hand heart for the camera. Where's that?
Hand heart. That's really good.
Might use that as a thumbnail later, but yeah. So welcome back to episode 42 of Girls Gone Sports. If you are joining us here for the first time, thank you for coming on memory lane with us, and thank you so much for joining us here today. If you are a recurring visitor, subscriber, watcher, thank you so much for being here time and time again. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you're subscribing to our YouTube channel, hitting that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Girls Gone Sports. Because, Santina, why would you want to?
There's no reason.
There is no reason.
We made it a year. Just do it.
Like, just keep going. Come on. And also make sure you're liking the video so we know that you are liking the content we are producing. If you are listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, thank you so much for tuning in here today. Now, Santina.
Yes.
It is our iconic Super Bowl episode. So last year, I want to say it was episode 20 or episode 2.
It was very early on.
Yes. We kind of did a Super Bowl episode where we broke down the prices of how to go to the Super Bowl. Where would you stay? How do you get there? So we're bringing that back for part 2. We're bringing that back today, and I'm so excited. But before we go into anything football related, Santina, we are going to be talking about something that I've never dabbled in before. Something that her family introduced us to. Yes. Wrestling?
So,
like what?
Wrestling, the WWE.
Right.
Jeanine has never dabbled in that, okay? So, I mean, she knows some of the wrestlers, but never, like, experienced it. My family, especially my brothers, very big WWE, like NXT, SmackDown, like all of that. They have loved it ever since they were little. And when I was younger, I would watch it like religiously with them. We would go to the events when they came close to us. Fun fact, I touched Roman Reigns.
What did he feel like?
That's all man, huh?
What did he feel like?
Like oily, because like he came
handsome.
He came down the steps and I was like 6 seats in from like the aisle. The way I shoved my body just to touch his arm.
I would do the same.
And I have it somewhere recorded where you can see me on TV reaching to like touch him.
You've never told me about that.
Yeah, I have to find it and show it. And it's just a lot of fun, like especially going live, which I think we have to. And so anyways, this past Saturday, which was February 1st, I believe, was the 2025 Royal Rumble. Now, I think that's probably like one of my favorite, pay-per-view events that they have. So the Royal Rumble is split between the men and the women. So it's 30 wrestlers who come out. You don't know who they're going to be. You kind of have like a clue, but you don't know which order. They can come out from anywhere between 1 and 30. Now, everyone in there is you want to fight to go to WrestleMania, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So and the only way you can be eliminated is being thrown over the top rope. So there's the three ropes like this, okay? If you go like that underneath the bottom rope, you're fine. If you go like that, you're fine. But if you're tossed like the what's that one football player who jumped over
Saquon Barkley?
No, from the last one we just talked about.
He jumped. Oh my God! From the Commanders. From the Commanders. Tuvu, Michael,
Luvu.
Go back to episode 41. We have pictures. I know who the Commanders player.
Yes. So if you jump like that, or if you're thrown over the top rope, your 2 feet have to touch the ground. That's how you're eliminated. Now, A lot of them, they're thrown over, but they're holding on to the top rope. Or whatever. A lot of them, which I like, they go either through the middle or the bottom, then they hide, or they just hang out on the outside until they're brought in. Well, so for the women's, 1 through 30, and now my family, what we do, my brother saw it on some kind of podcast, or he was listening to it, where this year we did $10 bets. So $5 went into the women's, and $5 went into the men's. Now, there was 5 of us. It was my 2 brothers, Jeanine, me, and my mom.
And I have like, sorry, Dad. Yes, I did do the betting. I have like never dabbled in like WWE. Like I know about the action figures, and I knew like some wrestlers. Is that the word?
Yeah.
But like I have never like actually sat down like, okay, we're gonna watch the Rumble. Okay, we're gonna watch what's the end one? Like their Superbowl. Yeah. It says like, WrestleMania. So I was like, okay, I'm down to clown, and I had a great time. Santina, onward.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. So I'm in charge of cutting up the numbers where we all have to choose. So there was 5 of us, and there's 30 spots. So each one of us, I went around, and us 5 chose 6 numbers out of the little bucket that I had, and those 6 numbers, those are your slots for the Royal Rumble. Okay. So say Jeanine chose 13, 7, 22, 4, and 5. So those are her slots, and those are her wrestlers. Now, and then I'd have another sheet of paper. I could do this electronically, but it's just better.
I like seeing it on paper. Yeah. I'm a paper kind of person.
Yeah, right? I feel like it's better. And I would do 1 through 30 slots. And now as each wrestler comes out, I'll write their name next to them. But then I also wrote to the left of the number whose number that is. So blah, blah, blah. It gets to the end. Say number 5 won, the 5th entrance one. And we'll just say that was Charlotte Flair because she did win the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble. Then Jeanine, since her number is number 5, she would win the money from the women's.
It was fun. And I almost won because I had John Cena. I'm like, this is a piece of cake. He's about to retire. I'm about to get this money. No, John Cena and his jean shorts, his jorts, his dad shoes. He didn't win.
No,
but it was so dramatic. I love how dramatic it is. So like, I think that's what brings me in kind of like to the WWE. I love just like the drama and them making faces and the lights and the music. Cause you know, I was in musical theater growing up. So to me, this is like, this is my candy. This is like my cup of tea.
Yeah.
So I really liked it. And I'm really excited for WrestleMania.
Well, it was funny because for the women's, we thought it was so funny how attached we were to Chelsea Green. Like it was so.
She was wearing all pink.
Yeah.
I just loved her outfit.
The whole entire time we were like, Chelsea Green, Chelsea Green. But Charlotte Flair won the Women's 2025 Royal Rumble. At my house, my brother Michael won that one. So he got the money from there. And for the men's, it ended up, the last 2 fighters were John Cena and Jey Uso. And Jey Uso ended up winning, and my brother Joe won that money. But it was a lot of fun. Jeanine has never, it was fun to experience, even though, you know, you guys, it's scripted, like.
Come on, isn't everything?
Yeah, but it's real.
It is. And is Charlotte Flair related to Ric Flair? Maybe those at home might recognize that name.
And he goes, woo!
Is that his thing? Yeah. I like how they all have intro songs. I'm like, same.
Yeah.
Like when I walk in a room, I want like, this girl is on fire.
I also like how Nikki Bella came out because the Bella twins, I love their intro. It goes like, you cannot, but you can't touch. And then blah, blah, they come out, whatever.
What would ours be? Girls, they want to have fun. I like doing a slow-mo walk.
But do you want to know what's so funny? So a lot of episodes back where it was the mandatory training and I said, I'm literally never going to that. I don't care how much you pay me.
Same.
I'm going to explain it on here. So
maybe we could get a pick somehow virtually in here.
Yeah. Well, the entrance to the ring, okay, it was dramatic. The distance from where they come out.
Right.
It was like that right over there is where they came out, like did their intro. Then it like went like this and then like that and then like that. And there's wrestlers running and the whole time I'm like, I am not running. Because you're gonna get tired by the time you get out there.
They just had so much adrenaline that.
Yeah.
they're ready.
I just thought it was funny because imagine us just doing slow-mo walks. Side note, we went to the movies on Saturday, and while we were leaving, we were just slow-mo walking.
It's just something about leaving the movies that you feel ready, you feel excited.
Yeah, but then fast forward to wrap up wrestling, and then I think the one brutal fight was the Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens, and we were like genuinely concerned for both wrestlers.
It was scary seeing them on the floor and not moving, because I know that feeling from watching football, seeing the players just on the floor, like your heart is just like beating. You're like, what is going on?
And there's blood.
It's scary stuff.
I'm just really happy my family and I introduced Jeanine to that.
Thank you, guys.
And next is WrestleMania, which is April 19th and April 18th and April 19th and April 20th. It's a two-parter.
Like on Easter, come on, let the kids eat ham and look for bunnies.
I know. And then watch WrestleMania.
We'll do it all. You have to come
I
over.
am excited for them. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, so Tina, thank you so much for getting me to the world of wrestling. I can't wait to just keep watching these stuff with you.
It's so much fun.
Now, speaking of drama, okay, I know we're all here. We want to talk about the Super Bowl, but as you know, this football season comes to an end. The next sport we mainly are probably going to focus on is basketball. Now, if you were just anywhere in the basketball news, you heard about the crazy trade of Luka. I always forget how to say his last name. Doncic. Luka.
It's just
LD. And Anthony Davis. Now, Luka was on the Mavericks. Anthony was on the Lakers, and they swapped. Kind of how
I thought he was on the Timberwolves.
No, he was on the Lakers.
Oh my God,
LeBron.
I'm thinking of someone else.
That's okay. We have so many sports to memorize, and so it's kind of like how with Karl Anthony Towns traded Dante DiVincenzo, right? We're crossing different teams. Now, the reason why this was kind of like a crazy, like, why would you trade Luka is because Luka is that guy. He is just, I saw a video of him getting a half court shot, maybe like a full court. Is a full court shot thing?
Basically.
I don't know. One hand goes in. And like his whole vibe, the whole joke about him is like he doesn't care. Like we call him the Joker. Like he doesn't care and like he just like wants to go home. Like he's just this random guy playing basketball. And he was like the Mavericks like star player. Like in his prime, I feel like he was their player, kind of like their Jalen Brunson, like your LeBron, like your Josh Allen, like he's your guy. And so for them to switch, it's kind of like, what for Anthony Davis? Now, if you don't know much about basketball, let me explain it this way. Okay. Luka, right? He's your Sephora lip gloss. He's your $35 lip gloss that you bought at Sephora because it's just amazing. It does wonders. It gives you the power. It's what everybody wants. Anthony Davis is like a nice lip gloss from CVS or from the drugstore. Okay. It does the job, right? Okay. It has its qualities, but it's not going to get you there. It's not going to give you that full quality effect. That's the kind of difference. Or like, Luka is like going to an Italian restaurant and going to a real Italian restaurant and ordering like a pizza or their homemade lasagna, right? It's going to take you there. It's going to get you from 1 to 10. It's what you want. Anthony Davis, however, he's kind of like Santina said, going to Olive Garden, going to Ruby Tuesday and asking for lasagna. Like it could fill the craving, but it's not what you want. That's the kind of difference. And so people were shocked to see this because, like, why would you trade your best player for this guy? And the Mavericks, which Luka was on, the GM, he had said that they wanted to make the team better. For the reason was to trade. And also there was rumors because they didn't like the way that Luka was conditioning. Like, they didn't like his eating habits and, like, his exercise. I'm like,
Luka, you can't have a burger.
I'm like, get over the pudginess and let the kid play ball. Come on.
Like, if he's winning you guys games, what's the difference?
Yeah, and Luka, he's like the star. Anthony, like, he's great, but you can't carry a team. Like, you know, like in a group when you have that one star player that you know you can rely on. And Anthony, he gets hurt a lot. And it was just the trade that kind of just made like everyone like pause. Like, what? Wait a second. So that's the news that's happening in the NBA. And even though football is coming to an end, and you know, Santina, how much we love football, I'm excited for us to dive back into basketball, see all these games, get to wear some jerseys, maybe go to a game. Santina, maybe, fingers crossed. So that's what's kind of happening in the basketball world. Now, as we're transitioning, because we love transit. Right. What do we say? Speaking of this, we love speaking ofs. The Pro Bowl. Santina, we had the Pro Bowl yesterday in Orlando, Florida.
With the NFC winning over the AFC with 76-63. Now, Jeanine, I know how much you love football. Right. While it's coming to an end, I want you... Tell us about the Pro Bowl.
Santina, are you sure? You don't mind me taking this one?
Well, I prefer basketball. Well, just because I have more knowledge in it. So I'm like, okay, I understand it.
You know what a screen is. I don't.
Yeah, and I get mad because at football they don't have the lines, so I get confused anyway. The Pro Bowl.
The Pro Bowl, they do it every year. It's essentially a flag football game.
I like that.
So it's a game of flag football, and the fans, people vote from all over the world. I think the world, maybe U.S., I don't know, hopefully the world, who they want to be in the Pro Bowl to represent that specific, what's the word? Like quarterback roles. What's the other word for that? Positions. Cute.
Oh, almost like the All-Star games? Oh, maybe the Olympics when they do basketball.
Yes.
They choose. Okay, I
so
get it
the
now.
people voted like for Joe Burrow. They voted for Jamar Chase. They voted for Jared Goff, right? And these people, it's kind of like an honor to be going to the Pro Bowl. Now, if you're going to the Super Bowl, you can't go to the Pro Bowl. So you didn't see any Chiefs or any Eagles players there. And it's flag football. The field is not as long. So it's kind of just like a fun way to maybe like honor and just let people who couldn't make it to the Super Bowl kind of have one more chance to like do that kind of thing. And they do the day before the game, or I believe that Friday before, they do something where they have like skills where like you can see your favorite quarterbacks throwing footballs and your favorite wide receivers running through things and jumping. Yeah, so it's fun. It's a nice time. The tickets aren't as expensive as it would be like a real game. But what's cool is that the Manning brothers are actually the coaches.
Oh, how fun.
Payne and Eli. So that's a really cool thing, which I like. So that's what happened with the Pro Bowl. And Joey B, babe, hold on. Where is he? Joe Burrow. Babe. He was there. He did a good job. People could see like the happiness back in his life because you know how much the Bengals really stressed him out this year. So you could see the life kind of coming back into his eyes at the Pro Bowl. The weather was gorgeous. It's been beautiful in Florida. So I'm just happy that they had a good time. And yeah, maybe next year, Cynthia, we should get to a Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I think if I was a football player, that'd be my kind of thing. Like something easy.
Just a walk, just a stroll.
Yeah, just like a casual like pickup softball league that someone would
play. Joe, Josh, Jamar, come on, we're all going to go play.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like that's like a nice kind of ending to wrap up football. Then you have the game.
Makes me sad.
I know. But guys, literally, as fast as it goes, like ends, it's gonna be
because we got the draft coming up. People are already talking about the draft, who's gonna get who, and then then we have training camps. Our favorite is Aaron Rodgers gonna retire. Who knows?
Yeah, because you're not going for some meeting and then going to Egypt.
Let's bring him out one more time just in case he does retire. Guys, for our year anniversary.
It gets me every time. We almost had his coach. We almost had his coach that he got fired.
Maybe just a hug for...
Wait, you guys, side note, can I just say something about
Aaron or put him away? Is it about Aaron?
By Aaron.
Guys, no, I don't want to get sued.
He would sue us.
You tried it. Good night. Go to your tomb.
Just really fast, because the Jaguars weren't talked about a lot.
Right.
Our new coach, I forgot his name.
I know who you're talking about.
So you know how like the Jaguars, they go like Duval. Jeanine, can you please explain what our new head coach did at a conference or like a media thing?
And Duval comes from Duval County. Is that where
I think so.
Okay, so they go Duval. So It's this young guy, right? Young amateur kid. He just wants to be accepted by the Jacksonville.
We're taking anyone at this point.
I mean, they'll take us. Come on. So he goes, I forgot what he said before it. He was like, Jacksonville, something. And Santina, can you do it how it's supposed to sound?
Right, like, it's just like,
and I'll compare.
Duval. Yeah.
He was like, it's Jacksonville. Duval.
Ew,
I'm like, that's like me, like.
What is this ASMR?
I know. That'd be like, I'm trying to think of like another like cheer, like, go, but let's go. Like the Bills making you want to shout. Let's go Buffalo. You know how we get hype for that? It's like, let's go Buffalo.
Not the.
Like, he was like this. I'm sorry, I keep doing the face. Duval.
But in front of cameras, in front of like the press, it's so embarrassing. And of course it would happen to our team. But you know what? It shows that he's a goofy guy.
Yep.
I just want to add that because I just think it's really funny and we laugh each time that we do that. But moving forward.
Now what we're getting for now.
Sorry, there's a lot going on. So now, guys, Super Bowl 59.
AKA LIX. LIX. Free ice cream for everybody?
That's really smart.
They should do an ice cream truck, green and red, pistachio and cherry. Mint and...
See, I'm a fan of mint chocolate chip. Many people don't like it because they say it's like toothpaste. I like it.
I like it.
Sherbet.
What's another cherry flavor?
Like a red...
Or what's another red flavor?
Red velvet.
Right, okay, strawberry, all these... Yeah. Hire us, brand managers.
Anyways, we got the Kansas City Chiefs, who ended the season with 15-2, and the Philadelphia Eagles, who were 14-3.
Yep. And we're sorry, go ahead, Santina.
Oh, no. They've been there before. Everyone's annoyed because it's the same ones, but we're here. We'll just accept it. We'll wait for next season.
Yep, and we're going to see what happens. I'm wearing Eagles Saquon Barkley. I love you. And I don't know if you guys can see. Feel free to zoom in on your devices. Or if you're listening, I'm wearing green eyeshadow today and some football earrings to really get in the spirit. And Santina has her bae, Travis Kelce.
My my OG Chief shirt. I did not do all that with the makeup. I didn't have that effort or the motivation. Like blood. I have Travis. Gotta support him. I want this haircut back. I'm sorry. This
you don't like.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyways, moving on. I don't know who's gonna win. Obviously, I'm just gonna say them because it's the Chiefs.
I'm going fly birds fly.
I think.
Go Eagles. Go Philly. Get me a Philly cheesesteak. Like, I want it all. Also, off topic, can we be refs for Halloween? For the Halloween episode of Girls Gone Sports?
That's really smart. If we forget, can you guys
write in the comments? Just send me an email, please. I work by email. Anyway, what people came here for. So this year's Super Bowl is going to be held in New Orleans, Louisiana, at the Caesars Superdome. Now, the last time that they had a Super Bowl in the Caesars Dome was in 2013. So now that we are 12 years later, prices have changed. We're going to be breaking down the pricing of hotel, flights, tickets, outfits, because Avi, you need a cute outfit if you're going to the Super Bowl.
Everything.
And we did this last year in 2024 when the Chiefs played the 49ers in Vegas. I believe it was Vegas. So we're going to be doing the same thing. So let's start with hotel. Now, looking at this,
I wish I had the ones from last year. Because
as a comparison?
Guys, like this, so for the hotels, now this was what was left for Friday, February 7th to Monday, February 10th.
Right, because you want to give yourself time to get there. Super Bowl's on Sunday. Party a little bit up and leave on that Monday so you can go back to work on Tuesday. Wink.
But so I'm a planner. Like I need basically what do you call that?
An agenda.
Yeah, an agenda. Yeah. Like down to the times. Now from February 7th to February 10th, a penthouse that's 0.4 miles away from the stadium. Uber, fine, be safe.
Walk, right.
Janine, brace yourself.
Okay.
$11,201. It's just really nothing.
Just add it to the card. It's nothing serious. Just charge it. That was what was left looking like today being that close. That's the closest you could get to the stadium.
That is just like obviously, if you are a diehard fan,
right.
blah, blah, that is sleep in your car. That's what I would
sleep in the freaking
I'd rent
bus
like
station.
a U-Haul.
Yeah, U-Haul.
Get like a little blanket, a blow-up mattress, put it in the back.
Our dads could do some kind of installation or something. I don't know.
Something. I don't
Now,
know.
if you're on a budget, so what we did last year is we took, kind of more bougie end, and then we did a kind of, average person. So what was left, this was the cheapest you could get at a 3-star hotel, 1.7 miles away from the stadium. Not too bad. You're looking at $1,005. But I mean, if you're staying with a couple people, break that up.
Yeah, like if there's 2 beds and like a sofa, if you get like the queen suite,
right?
Like the pull-out couch, that's 5 people or like 6 people.
Just break it up. So that's not too bad. Not too bad.
No, but I mean, I would stay at like the $1,005 one. I'm like, okay, whatever. Or maybe. I don't know. Like again,
sleep with the rats in the bus station.
Just don't sleep. Just
stay out.
Find a Planet Fitness. Sleep into that. So that was it for like your stay, like your hotel, wherever the penthouse.
Yeah. Now you gotta get there.
Yeah. How are you gonna get there? Flying the flights. Right. Now, from New York City to New Orleans, the cheapest starting was like $998.
Just call it $1,000.
But Jeanine, that was the cheapest. They go from like 3,000 plus.
For $3,000, I want to blink and I'm there. I want to teleport. I want to have my feet up. I want a free pedicure. I want it all.
I want that's so much money, and I'm almost 100% it went up since last year when we did it.
That sounds like it.
Yeah.
$3,000.
I can't even fathom spending like $100 on like Amazon. So how I can? This is just I would like to experience that, but if I'm thinking realistically, like
right.
I mean, if the NFL again did ask us
sponsors
to go, but the way like it lined up with her job, my job, the vacations,
it just wasn't working out.
But that was her. How you're gonna get there now? Going to the event, Jeanine. You need a ticket.
Right.
All right.
You need a ticket to get there.
Yeah.
Now, the cheapest I found was $3,545. And I believe that was in the 600 section, I believe. And it goes up to the 600s in the sections, like 100, 200 level. And then there were, I think that was actually in the 100 section, maybe. There are tickets available in the 600s. Now, I lied, JK. The cheapest up, in the top in the 600s was 3,000. Now, not too bad. Right. Okay, this sounds bad, but 2 seats in the 100 section. There we go. I got my thoughts together. Sorry, guys. $5,000. Like, just add it to the card. Get the flight points. I mean,
they probably do Afterpay,
right.
Klarna,
clean the dishes, clean the jerseys.
Do Instacart, DoorDash, right. Uber, Lyft. Do something to help you with the extra funds. But I mean, again, if you're diehard fans, I can understand. Or ask for a gift. Like, right. Hey, guys, instead of you buying me something for Christmas, my birthday, anything else, give me the $5,000. It's just a set of braces. Put
it on the little medical card. Nothing crazy. And then, sorry, go ahead, Santina.
No, I was gonna say that's insane. Now, moving on to something that's probably more affordable.
Right. This is necessary. You can't go out without this.
You can't go with just a black T-shirt and jeans.
Gross.
Like, who are you repping here?
Right.
Like, we need to know.
The Raiders
merch. Now, starting with Jalen Hurts, a jersey for him. Starting at $99.
Not too shabby.
No, it's really not bad.
No. And then we have Travis Kelce and Saquon Barkley, both for $129.
Not bad.
That's okay. You know what?
A jersey.
And I love that both of those cost $129 because we're both wearing them today to rep. Now, Santina.
Yes.
For a more expensive option, the people that want to be his biggest fan. Mm-hmm. Patrick Mahomes, how much is his jersey going to cost somebody?
$149. Like, seriously, you're making enough money.
Let's go to Texas Roadhouse 3 times with that.
Probably even more.
4 times.
Yeah, if you especially go from 3 to 6.
Right, you get the early bird special.
I like the critter dinner. But, like, honestly, we were on Temu the other day, and the amount of, like, stuff, like, name brand things that they have. I went to a Mets game over the summer, and I got this cute little all black with like the orange and blue colors that they have. It said New York. Then on the back, I put my name and then my favorite number. And that, I'm not kidding you, Temu. It was like $25.
Like, you're saving money. Yes, they might be making it, somewhere else, but you're supporting a business.
Yeah, I just get some spray paint.
Right.
Tie-dye a shirt, the colors.
As long as you're wearing some kind of merch, please don't. Like, go to Amazon and get a t-shirt. Come on, $20.
Yeah, and then you can wear whatever pants. The pants, we don't care, but we need to see something.
We're going to be taking pictures. Like, you need to look cute. I'm sorry.
And then if you add it for a girl, the clear bag that you need to get in there because they're really strict about that.
Just bring a plastic, like a grocery bag. Plastic bag.
Just a utility belt.
Home Depot, get a bucket. So let's add this up real quick. So let's say you want, 11,000. Santina, can we get my calculator? Yeah, okay, ready? $11,201.
Okay.
Plus $1,005.
Okay.
Plus 3,000.
Okay.
Plus 5,000.
Okay.
Plus 149. Now, before you tell us the total, I did see some tickets on Ticketmaster going for $15,000 and $20,000. But we will go that cry because we won't go that cry. Santina, what is someone who is bougie, not looking to save, doesn't care, just want to get there for the pics? How much are they going to spend?
$20,355. Now, guys, that is like the baseline price of a 2025 car. Like, brand new car. Put it down for a house.
Right.
Literally $20,355. No. But also, what are you going to eat while you're staying there?
Ramen.
Bring chips, go to the Dollar Tree, buy some snacks there.
And you're probably going to have to add, like $30 for food. I guess you could subtract $3,000 if someone's splitting the penthouse. But still, yeah, that's a car.
That, I could never do that. No. And I think I have like a shopping addiction. I am going to put it out there. I could not spend that kind of money.
I think we could get to the Super Bowl on a budget. I feel like you and I could do that. We can make that happen.
Yeah. Because we would plan like the whole year ahead.
Right.
We'll be like, okay, like, because they tell you ahead of time where it's going to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we'll get the hotel ahead of time. I think people do that. Let's add up the cheap version.
Okay.
Pardon me. Well, not really. That's why I choked. Not really cheap, but okay. Ready?
Okay.
$1,005.
Okay.
$998. $3,545. That was the cheapest.
Wait,
ticket.
hold on. Okay.
Oh, I apologize.
998.
3,545.
Okay.
Plus 99.
Okay.
Give it to me straight, kid.
$5,647.
If you do payments over time.
Again, ask for it as gifts.
Right.
Like I always said, if Justin Bieber goes on tour again, I want a floor seat right in the middle where the stage comes out because I need to be there. I'll take it for the gifts for the rest of my life.
Right.
But you better enjoy every moment. Do not be on your phone during it unless you're taking a picture. I mean, if I had to choose, I'd go with that one.
Cheaper version. And again, someone's probably going to split the hotel with you, subtract $300.
Yeah, and if it's a 3-star, it's better than a 1.
At least there's no roaches or
just sleep standing up in the tub.
That was so funny. Santina, I love it. Well, for the Super Bowl, we also have Beyonce going to be performing. Now, I'm so excited. I hope she does the 16 carriages. Wait.
I was gonna say,
I wrote Beyonce was performing.
When she just performed.
Yes, at the Grammys, and she performed at the halftime for Christmas. With the Texans game?
Oh, Christmas game.
Guys, I'm sorry, not Beyonce. Kendrick Lamar. Okay. I apologize. The Grammys are in my mind.
Well, speaking of Kendrick, he won some Grammys last night.
Right, good for you, boss.
Diana Ross presented him with one of the awards, and he was just like, I'm starstruck right now. He came out with a big smile.
Too, yeah.
I'm excited to see him. I hope he plays in the stars. He also has this one song, I think, called Rich Spirit that's on his one album that I do really like. I'm excited to see that. Again, the commercials. Is Rob Gronkowski doing that one thing where he kicks a field goal? Like, you could place a bet either saying yes or no. I heard of that. I swear he did it last year. He obviously didn't make it, I don't think. But he does it every year. I'm excited to see Kendrick play. I still don't know who's singing the national anthem.
John Batiste. I think I'm saying his last name right. Yep.
I like when they sing national anthems because they really give it their all.
Yeah, and they do the fireworks and the planes and all that.
Okay, so the Eagles coach is probably going to be crying. He cries every single time he goes to the Super Bowl.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's a big moment. I don't blame him.
Yeah, Travis Kelce's probably gonna be like this holding thing, but then jumping and like flipping his hair.
Same.
I think that's like a comfort where they just go like this.
They need the fidget toy. Someone get the kid a fidget toy. I think the game is gonna be like maybe like 33, or like 33-31 or 34-32 Philly.
Okay.
I think Philadelphia is gonna win. What's your prediction score wise?
I'm gonna say 47-40.
Oh,
I was gonna say that.
89-20. I don't know.
I'm excited to see what Taylor's gonna wear.
Aww,
her dress at the Grammys. Did you see the little T chain?
She looked phenomenal.
Yeah, that was really good. Also, you guys should watch the Grammys because it was really good.
Go back, watch that. Watch the Wrestle Rumble thing that we did.
Wrestle Rumble, Royal Rumble, the Wrestle Rumble.
Get ready for this weekend.
But yeah, I'm excited to watch the Super Bowl.
Me too, and see the commercials and all that.
And I can't wait to talk to you guys about it.
And if you are looking forward to seeing our recap of the Super Bowl, seeing what we had to think, what went down, make sure you are following us along on Instagram at Girls Gone Sports Pod. You can find us on Facebook at Girls Gone Sports. We're also on TikTok at Girls Gone Sports. And if you are watching on YouTube, make sure you are liking this video, you're subscribing to our YouTube channel, and you're hitting that notification bell so you never miss an episode of Girls Gone Sports. Because Santina, why would you want to?
No reason.
There is literally no reason. Yep. And if you are on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or Amazon, make sure you are hitting that follow button to our channel. We will see you next week for our Super Bowl recap on episode 43 of Girls Gone Sports Podcast.
Oh, girls just wanna have